Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Comic Book Burrito. In breaking news, as reported by the Daily Bugle, Spider-Man's real name is Peter Parker. You heard it right here, folks. My name's Darian.
My name's Landon.
And today we have a plethora of good stuff for you. We got Marvel, we have DC, we got games, you name it, we got it. Let's talk. Landon, how you been doing?
This has probably been like the best week of my life.
Yes.
This was like, oh man. I can't even describe. I can't even talk right now. This is just been the best week ever. Reasons we will explain later.
Yes. Hint. Hello, Peter. All right.
But, man. How have you been?
Pretty good. I've been doing great, especially this past Tuesday. And was it Tuesday? Was it Monday? It was Tuesday.
Oh, when the trailer came out, or
when the thing that came out?
Oh, it was Monday.
It was Monday?
Yeah, trust me. I know when it came out.
Okay, well, I was especially this past Monday. I was doing great, and then this week we've gotten an abundance of good news. A new episode of a Marvel show, and just all around great stuff happening this week. I'm telling you, this is a good episode.
Oh, even Tuesday we got another thing announced for Marvel. So
what?
So games. You don't know what I'm talking
I don't remember now.
Yeah.
I know now. Yeah. Okay. I was like, what? I was like, did I miss something?
It's very forgettable. I don't blame you. Anyway.
Yeah. But yeah. What have you been doing this week, Marvel DC related?
I've been watching the over 50 times during school. Oh. That's not even an exaggeration. That's all I've been doing. I've been every day at school. I'll turn on my Chromebook, and while I'm trying to do my work in class, I'm watching the thing.
Yes.
the big boy.
Mm-hmm. The 2 minute and 53 second boy.
Yeah. So it's a big boy.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm proud of him.
Yeah. Me this week, I've been I just today got a comic called Red Hood and the Outlaws, issue number 1. I talked to you about it before we started recording, but it's a really good comic, and I highly recommend it. I'm gonna get
some of the deals you got on it.
Yeah, I got it for $2.99 at a store called Ollie's. If you have any of those near your house, they have tons and tons of comic books, Marvel and DC, and some not. I think they may have. I don't think they had Valiant Comics, which we'll talk about later at the end of the episode. But originally, this book went for $14.99 at your local comic store or Barnes and Noble, but I got it for $2.99 because that's what Ollie's is. They mark down the prices. I don't know how they make money, but they do.
It's good stuff cheap.
Yeah, I don't know how they make money, but
do you think they're taking this is not Ollie's. This is not Ollie's burrito.
When we went there, it was like we ended up spending $70, and we didn't even get that much.
Yeah.
So I guess they do make some money. I would hope so. Everything costs money, so they would make money.
This just depends on what it is.
Yeah. Got something in my throat, but cough. Not COVID, I promise.
Let's see.
Yeah, but we need to get into this because I can't wait any longer.
Yeah, I can't either.
But first, we still have to wait longer because we have an episode of a Disney Plus show to talk about.
Well, yay! Because it was a good episode.
Forget about the thing for now.
It better be next.
It is.
Okay, good. Thank God.
So we had an episode of a What If show, of What If this week. Episode 3 titled What If Earth Lost Its Mightiest Heroes. So spoilers for episode 3 of What If. If you haven't watched it, pause this podcast, go watch it, come back. We'll be here waiting. We'll wait right now. We'll wait 30 minutes. We'll wait.
No.
Oh, bullcrap. I can't wait. Okay. Yeah. So What If episode 3, What If Earth Lost Its Mightiest Heroes was, I had no idea what this episode was about going into it, other than I found out the name, and I knew Nick Fury and Black Widow were heavy presence in the movie, in the show.
Yeah, I know they showed I remember they showed like a day before it came out, they showed like a picture of what they look like.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, they look like, Nick Fury and Black Widow. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So
yep.
This was a great episode though. It is super hard to talk about this episode though without like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to describe what happens to like my friend James Garman. Mm-hmm. He's all like, he hasn't even seen the second episode. I thought it was crazy, but he's like, so what's the third episode about? I was all like, I can't really say much, but it is
Avengers murder mystery.
Yeah, basically. That's what I told him. I told him there's a lot of like, what in the world,
Yeah. A lot of twists and turns in this episode. I really did like it.
Oh yeah, a lot.
This episode going into it, I don't know what I was expecting. I knew it was a murder mystery, and that's really all I knew. Going into it, let's see what happened. Who all died and how? Every Avenger, all.
Do you want me to do it like in order, or?
I mean, we can. Let me think. Who was the first? It was Iron Man.
Yeah, it was Iron Man.
Well, technically, it was Captain America, but
did they?
He was frozen. They never really unfrozen.
Oh, they are jerks. They never unfrozen.
I don't think so. I think he found his shield at the end of it. That's why it was only 5 Avengers.
Okay. Well, anyways, the thing starts off in with Iron Man 2 and stuff.
Yeah, in the donut.
Like the not the opening, but just Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
And it's the scene where Tony Stark's at the donut, and he's sitting on there. Nick Fury tells him to get down.
Sir, please exit the donut.
Exactly. So that happens. What the heck? Sorry, I'm trying to get some stuff organized while I'm trying to like get my list together, news together. Sorry, apologies.
Way to be professional.
Yeah, I'm trying. That's why I have notes down. I'm trying to focus on. That's why I'm trying to be professional. So what happens is they do the whole talking in donut. Tony says, "Yeah, I'm not going to join your boy band," and
he's got that stuff, the poisoning from the
arc reactor.
Arc reactor, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then Black Widow, injects him with that stuff to kind of take the edge off, as Nick Fury says. But then all of a sudden, Tony, he just dies.
I know. And I was like, how are you going to kill off Tony Stark? They're not even 2 minutes into this episode.
I know. Oh, I mean, but
again, how are you going to kill Tony Stark again?
I mean, you think that's crazy until you see Hulk's.
Oh my gosh. Well, wait. After Iron Man, they were trying to figure out what happened, and it moves to Thor.
Mm-hmm.
And the first Thor movie, and when Thor gets sent to Earth, he's not worthy anymore. He's got no powers. And the hammer, they built the base around the hammer to test it and stuff. And Coulson was that Clark Gregg voicing him, which was great.
Yeah.
It's always nice to see him coming back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But he saw Thor and he made a joke. He was like, "He's gorgeous." Mm-hmm. My grandma was like, "Yes, he is."
Everyone's making a comment about how beautiful Thor is.
The scene where they were smelling him.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was so weird. And Fury was like, "Huh." Oh my god!
It smells like lavender.
Yeah. But Hawkeye, the scene where he's up on the crane thing or whatever that happened in the movie, and he was aiming at him. He was like, "You want me to take the shot, boss?" Nick Fury was like, "No, let's see what happens." And he tried to lift the hammer and he didn't. That's happened in the movie. But in this, he goes to lift the hammer and Hawkeye's aiming at him. He's like, "Sir, you want me to take him?" And he's like, "No, hold your fire." All of a sudden, Hawkeye fires and shoots Thor in the chest with the arrow. Thor's human at this time, so he dies. And I was like, "What?" And then everyone aimed at him. He's like, "I didn't shoot." And I was like, well, how are they going to pull this off? Because somebody's framing these people and killing them, but he literally let go of the arrow. So I had no idea what was going on. And then Hawkeye dies 2 minutes after that. And then the lavender scene.
What did they say happened to him? He just died.
He just died.
Yeah.
And then after him, it was Hulk. which this was crazy. Betty Ross. They brought in Betty Ross. I did not expect to see her.
Yeah, okay. This whole scene's weird because this takes place during like Incredible Hulk. So it's weird. Because like it's that whole scene where he's at like the university or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's Mark Ruffalo. Edward Norton and Mark Ruffalo are supposed to be like the exact same person.
Mark Ruffalo was voicing.
Yeah.
Edward Norton.
Yeah. Basically. I mean, it looks like Mark Ruffalo in the thing.
A little bit. But a mixture of both.
It's weird. Because like because I've always been used to that scene. It was Edward Norton and what's her name from Lord of the Rings? The girl whoever plays Betty in those movies. Just explain what happens because
Black Widow goes there to warn, talk about Betty to research the thing that she put in Tony Stark's neck to cure him and what happened to it. And Betty finds out there's a projectile launched out of it, and none of the serum came out of it at all. And you find out about that later. But you also find out that by Nick Fury, he tells Nat that Clint's dead, and then Hulk or Bruce Banner comes out and's talking, and then Black Widow said, "We need to get out of here." They were going, and then the army shows up led by General Ross, which was cool. That was not William Hurt's voice.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah, but he was there, and then he was like telling the army, "Don't shoot." And all of a sudden, a sniper, I think it was, shot Bruce Banner in the shoulder. Or was the heart? Yeah, it was the shoulder. And that made him angry, obviously, and he turned into the big green rage machine and destroyed a bunch of stuff. But in the middle of the fight, Ross was shooting him with his pistol, which is doing nothing. And Hulk all of a sudden starts like getting bigger, like blowing up like Violet Beauregard in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, like the giant blueberry, but like a green blueberry.
Exactly.
And he's like getting bigger. He's getting like all puffed up and weird, and all of a sudden he just explodes. And I was like, what?
Yeah, that's the part. I was like, what is happening?
I know. And then he was the last Avenger besides Black Widow. And at this time, Loki has also arrived on Earth to avenge his brother.
Yeah.
And which I thought was cool. And all that. Tom Hiddleston voiced him. You could hear it immediately.
Oh, yeah.
But Black Widow's researching. What happened? Yeah, Black Widow's researching stuff. And apparently some woman who died 2 years ago is just logged into the S.H.I.E.L.D. database. And she's in the library figuring out. And she's hearing noises behind her, but she's like dismissing them. And then she finds out something, and then she turns around and she says something. The person, whoever it is, who's killing the Avengers is there, and she fights them, but you don't see the person the whole time. But they're either invisible, or my thoughts were it's an invisible person. And I was like, it's a Ghost. Because I just assumed it could have been Ghost.
Yeah.
But Black Widow, I guess, dies in that scene. But before she does, she tells Nick Fury on a voicemail, it's hope. It's all about hope. And stuff goes on. Nick Fury gets inspired, picks up the Captain Marvel pager thing from Captain Marvel.
The beeper.
Yeah. And it's meant to be assumed that he's going to call Captain Marvel. And he goes and makes a deal with Loki. And then he goes to Hope Van Dyne's grave, which was Hope. What the message was about. And then you find out that the person who killed the Avengers was none other than Hank Pym in the Yellow Jacket costume.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh my God.
Oh no, I was like,
it was really cool.
That was not who I expected.
I don't believe he was played by
that was Michael Douglas.
He wasn't played by what's his name?
Yeah, Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas? Oh, that's cool.
It sounded like
that's
him.
Cool.
Like almost completely.
It sounded like him. I was wondering. I mean, if they got a great impersonator.
Yeah, but Nick Fury fought Hank Pym and kick crap out of him. And then turns out that I don't think it was Nick Fury at all. It was
Loki.
Yeah, it was Loki. And he sent a bunch of holograms out, and that's Loki and Nick Fury got him. Shield detained him. And Loki said he's going to stay on Earth for a little bit while longer. And then we see him go to the United Nations and make the speech that he does in Avengers, where he was like, "You people crave subjugation," all that mess. We heard it in the Loki show too. And then the episode ends with Nick Fury walking away from the caskets of the Avengers and going into the ship that Captain America crashed into, wherever he crashed into, and he wiped off the snow from the shield, and then you see a light beside him, and he looks over, and it's Captain Marvel, and she goes, he says, "Hello, Captain," and she goes, "Where's the fight?" or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, and then, he's made it seem talking like Steve Rogers, but
yeah,
he's talking like Captain Marvel. Yeah, which that's kind of, man, they are awful people for just leaving Steve in there.
I know.
So that's nice.
But that was What If. And you notice the Watcher was in this show, like physically you could see more of his character, more. You could see his the outline of his clothes. Like you could see he had some kind of scarf looking thing on, and
you could see him in the skyline and everything. It was cool.
I think we keep seeing more and more of him. He talked more and more. I really think by the end of this show we're going to fully see him come in.
Yeah, he's going to appear. I wonder if he's going to appear and stop something.
Yeah, but the last episode is Ultron collecting all the Infinity Stones, so that could be it.
He always says he can't interfere, but I think at some point he is going to interfere.
Yeah.
He's going to get connected like how we are to these characters.
Yeah.
He'll be all like, yeah, I got to do something. Yeah. This is, what was your thoughts on the episode? You think it's the best?
Well, yeah. I do.
Oh, you think it's better than the last one?
Well, I think they're both right there, but that one was good because Chadwick Boseman. But other than that, I think this one was good. I don't know, maybe they're the same.
Okay. Here is how it is for me right now. It's
by the way, if you go quicker, we can get to Spider-Man faster.
Yeah, well, luckily I will be quick. Hey, this is how it is. First one is top one is the second episode so far. Second place is this one, and third place is Captain Carter.
All right, that makes sense. If you could rate this 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
Probably a 7 or 8.
Okay, I'd rate it an 8.
Mm-hmm. Problem is, obviously I rewatched it. First time I saw it, I thought it was great, but second time viewing, that's the problem with mysteries, and sometimes because when you know the reveal, it's not as impactful as it was the first time around.
Yeah.
And the first time I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, they're doing the whole Hank Pym as a Yellow Jacket storyline a bit here. Well, not a bit, but they were doing it. I thought it was great.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's just arrested. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was cool. And I mean, I'm never the biggest fan of Hank Pym just being evil or anything, but it was just cool to see that,
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of, but it was a good episode. I'd say a 7 or 8.
Yeah, I'd say 8.
So,
all right.
okay.
Well, I guess that was our talk on What If Episode 3. Next week's What If episode is about Doctor Strange Supreme. So,
I'm very, very, very excited about this one.
Yes, and this one ties into Doctor Strange 2 because Doctor Strange Supreme is supposed to be in Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah.
So,
you think it'll connect to Spider-Man? No.
Tobey Maguire makes a cameo in this episode.
Well, I mean, because there's rumors right now with Doctor Strange in that trailer. So,
well, we'll talk about that in a second. And maybe that's a good thing to go into. Because the thing we've been talking about this whole time is none other than the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer.
The best, man.
The greatest. 9:45, I think, around close to that at night. The trailer dropped. You sent it to me. You were like, "It's out, it's out," and I was like, "It is." And I looked it up on YouTube and I found it nowhere. And I was like, it's not out. And then you sent me the link, and I was like, Sony Pictures Entertainment. And I looked it up, and then I found it. And I was like, So I ran to my room and cut the trailer on. Literally jumped out of my bed. Like, I was sitting on my bed, and I literally jumped off of my bed towards the end of it. I was like, what? Yeah. And I knew what it was going to happen, but like mind explosion.
It was the greatest moment of my life.
And then I showed everybody possible right after that. I went to show my grandma and I showed my dad. And oh my gosh, I showed my mom just yesterday, and I still have people I have to show it to. Yeah. But I haven't seen them yet. Oh my gosh. Guys.
I don't think I've ever had, like, it's so hard to explain because I don't think I've ever seen people talk about a movie.
Well, I have a piece of news that's related to that here in a little bit.
Is it about like the news and everything?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Like that's a brand new number. And I'll be walking around school and stuff and hearing people like talk about it. I've never.
This movie is going to destroy the box office. I 100% believe.
I honestly think it could. I think it's going to be Endgame.
I think it'll be bigger than Endgame.
Like the
like
size,
hype, like not movie size, but like sheer enjoyment and stuff. I think it'll be a little bit better, more than Endgame.
I seriously think it's going to be like money, like numbers and everything.
It's going to make more than $1 billion.
It's going to have to.
It will. I can guarantee it. And okay, we should talk about this trailer because people are probably like, they haven't seen it, which need to go watch it right now.
I don't know how you haven't seen it.
We're not going to wait because this is too exciting, but we're going to skip all of the good stuff. Real quick, rattling through, takes place right after Spider-Man Far From Home. Everyone knows Peter Parker Spider-Man, as we reported at the beginning of this episode, and that he, quote unquote, killed Mysterio. And everyone's coming at him. His friends, his family, they're being targeted. It showed Happy Hogan at one point in it being aimed at with lasers. I'm like, you can't kill Happy. Like, if they kill Happy,
what if they kill Happy?
I'll cry. I'll cry. I leave theater. Over it. Yeah. No, I wouldn't leave the theater because of Spider-Man. No Way Home.
Okay, I'm back in.
It'd be sad though. He was there since the beginning too with Iron Man. Yeah. It's literally like watching Iron Man die.
Yeah. He literally directed Iron Man. So
dude directed Iron Man.
Yeah. So I don't hear nothing.
But we go through all the stuff's happening. Peter's with MJ. Peter is like, oh, this is so much going on. He said it's too much. We see glimpses of lightning and it would look like a sandstorm. Sandman and Electro. It's got to be Electro, obviously, but it looked like Sandman. Like I rewatched it, and it literally looks like the giant sand monster that he turned into.
Exactly.
But going through, Peter goes to Doctor Strange, which I have no idea what happened to the Sanctum, but I want to find out because it's covered in ice.
I had an idea.
Mr. Freeze. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
It was not Mr. Freeze.
Hello, Batman.
And like it literally, I first thought it was Hulk. Like remember when Hulk fell through the Sanctum?
Oh yeah.
I thought like it just left a hole open. Obviously, and it's been proven that Wong also got snapped away with Strange.
Someone was there to clean up.
So nobody was there with the Sanctum. So I'm like, oh, maybe it's been 5 years, so maybe just it snowed in there, I guess, and it's just stuck there. But I mean, I'm guessing.
Well, Strange was in a bubble jacket and sweatpants.
Yeah,
and this was weird. But he was like, Peter was like, hey. Everyone knows that I'm Spider-Man now, and this is my Peter Parker voice.
Is that your Tom Holland impression?
Yes.
It's great.
Spot on.
Fantastic.
He was like, is there a way to make him not? And he was like, yeah, well, I can do that. And then Wong was like, Strange, don't cast that spell. And he was like, I won't, I promise. And then Wong left to somewhere. It looked like Kamartaj from the portal. Like, it kind of looked like that. And then right when Wong leaves, Doctor Strange winks, and then he's going to do it, which this is a very irresponsible thing for Doctor Strange to do, which is weird, but But we're this thing of the same guy who was texting and driving before he crashed off a cliff in his car, and also gave away the time stone because he was too scared that he was going to die.
Oh, no, that's not what I had. He's giving away because he had.
I'm trying to think of things to make it less theorizing.
Well, here we go. I'll help you.
He's he's an immature person. Still, even though he's Doctor Strange.
The reason why he was like very serious in the beginning of all this is because he was new at it, you know. Same thing. Like remember in first Doctor Strange, where he's obviously a surgeon, and he's working out people, and he's like, while he's doing surgery, they're all doing like music trivia, and he's just getting them all right. He's being like a smart A about everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think he's back
to that.
He's back to that. You know, he's like, oh, I got it. You know what I'm saying? One, I don't need to listen to you. I got it. You know.
But let's go back to this so we can talk about our thoughts.
Yeah.
Strange is doing the spell. He's like, everybody's gonna forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and Spider-Man was like, everybody, and he was like, wait. He was like, what about MJ? MJ will forget everything we've been through. And sorry, Tom Holland, for this awful impression. And Doctor Strange was like, he was like, man, can't she just know? He was like, that's not how the spell works. And he was like, what about Ned? Oh, and Aunt May. Aunt May should really know. He was like, stop talking. And then Peter Parker ruined the spell, and it breaks space-time, basically, and rips a hole, basically, in the multiverse, finally. And the spell, he closes it. Doctor Strange is just standing there, and Peter goes, what just happened? And then it says this Christmas with the Spider-Man theme song playing. And you see the buildings doing that weird Doctor Strange mirror dimension stuff. And he says, Doctor Strange says in the background, the multiverse is a concept of which we know frighteningly little. And then we see more of the electricity and sand. And then we see a bridge, and we see a ball rolling towards the screen. And it stops, and you hear the laugh in the background of Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, and it was his Green Goblin pumpkin bomb. And then the screen cuts to black, and you hear Strange go, be careful what you wished for, Parker. And then it comes back, Spider-Man looks over, and you see the giant metal tentacle like hit the bridge and then come up, and then the screen goes back to black, and then it cuts on Alfred Molina as Doc Ock from back during the Spider-Man 2. Okay, I gotta compose myself. I hit my mic by accident just then. He looks fantastic. First of all, he's still got those round glasses. Hair is different. First thing I noticed is that he's got curly hair now. More curly. I think it was a little bit. Was it curly in the second Spider-Man?
I don't remember.
You're supposed to know this stuff. We pay attention to these details. We're Marvel fans.
It ain't really curly. It's more like kind of like a sandy blonde.
Okay.
It's kind of straight. It's more wavy.
Okay. But he shows up and he goes, "Hello, Peter," and then the trailer ends, and I was like, "That's it. That's all I needed."
They literally going to have to do another one.
We like the second trailer. Imagine the second trailer.
You think we'll see?
I think we get second trailer in October, November.
I would say
we have to. We're gonna get at least 3 trailers.
I think I'm gonna make a little prediction right now. I hate my proof for this because I don't really fully remember what my proof was. Mm-hmm. But I think that we will get the second trailer on Halloween.
That'd be cool.
I don't know why.
Hello, Peter. I just can't get that.
I have this feeling, but I have no idea why. Because I believe it's October as well. Because that's what's away from now as we're recording this.
Yeah, almost on because it's almost September.
Yeah. And October's always it's the last day of October, right? Halloween is.
Yeah.
Making sure. Okay. So I don't know. It makes sense to me. I don't fully. I wish, because I remember I had a reason why I thought this. But I don't remember at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So, what? Okay, well, it doesn't matter. I believe it's gonna be like on Halloween.
Yeah, but we're focusing on the second trailer. Maybe focusing on this trailer.
Yes.
The amount of hype leading up to the trailer and then after was surreal.
I still can't believe it's out.
It's crazy. I've watched it so many times. After the trailer was over, when I saw Doc Ock, I was like jaw dropped. The trailer ended, and I was just sitting there like just speechless.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea what to think. I was like, they're doing it, and I was like, they're bringing them in, and that they have to bring Toby and Andrew in. And based off what we've been seeing recently with set photos, leaked set video, one of them, and toy leaks, and like someone found some at Target, they're going to be in it. They have to be.
They have to be. There's no way. They have to be.
Do you remember the scene where Spider-Man's in the Iron Spider suit, which, by the way, is definitely getting destroyed in this movie? I have no doubt. And Doc Ock's going to destroy that suit. I already know it. And you remember the scene where he's in the Iron Spider suit and he looks over, he kind of turns towards the camera and the legs come out?
Yeah.
I think in that scene that was digitally altered as well. Because there are some scenes in this trailer that are digitally altered. And that one I think is one, because I think there are two other Spider-Man on each of his side during that shot. And it's like one of those like shot. They're all three Spider-Man versus Green Goblin, Doc Ock, possibly Sandman on that bridge.
I also believe he was talking to Tobey Maguire, Peter Parker, when he says, "How Peter?"
But you noticed that the suit that Peter was wearing throughout the trailer was the same suit Tobey wore in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah. Remember I sent you that?
Yeah. I don't know. I was just pointing that out for the people.
Yeah.
Also, but
you think it altered the face?
I think so. It didn't look like Tom Holland in that one picture. But my dad said that it looked like Tom Holland. I was like, oh, well, it's not.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it's not.
Take the theories with a grain of salt, by the way. And that should be said for everything that we do in these podcasts, news-wise and like theorizing. It's all with a grain of salt. Like, we don't know if this is going to happen or not. It's just what we think or what we find out.
Yeah, but it is happening.
Yeah. It's definitely happening. And I am eagerly awaiting the next trailer and the next movie. Not next movie, the movie itself. Spider-Man 4. I'm excited for that. Finally. No.
Literally, that's...
Do you think they do Spider-Man 4, but it's about Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, and so we actually get Spider-Man 4?
What if it was? That'd be awesome.
Yeah. But... And... I thought we'd talk about this longer, but I really can't think of anything else to talk about.
No, I got plenty of things to talk about.
Well, we don't have time, so we have a lot of news to go through.
I know. I'm disappointed.
This movie is going to be amazing. The only thing I have to say is, hello, Peter.
Like I want to point out, I think this movie is going to make more than
wait.
Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, I got to do this because, hold on. It's just, I don't think we'll get copyrighted for this. We better.
I don't think.
Because then I'm suing somebody. I'm just kidding.
We're suing somebody to get the money back.
Yeah. One moment. Oh.
Are you going to play a clip from like a movie?
Hello, Peter.
Yes. I heard it. Yes. I'm so happy.
Yeah, it was a good night. But then news started rolling through, and I think we should probably get into that.
Yes.
Like I said, I'm just like ecstatic about Spider-Man No Way Home. But we have the good times, and we also have the bad times. And today marks the 1 year since Chadwick Boseman died. He sadly passed away from colon cancer, I think it was, on August 28th, 2020. We lost the king of Wakanda, and we also lost a very talented actor, and who was like an amazing guy on screen and off screen. And he had cancer the whole time he was Black Panther. He also played characters like very prominent African American like characters in movies. He played Jackie Robinson and Thurgood Marshall and James Brown. Let's see. He played somebody else, I think, but the movie's escaping me. Who he played? It was his last movie he did. But I remember finding out that he died. I was here at my mom's, and I was just watching YouTube, and I went on Instagram because I was bored and I was going through it, and I saw Chadwick Boseman all over my feed, and I was like, "Oh, what's going on?" And I read it that he had passed away from colon cancer, and I can say this, and I am not ashamed to say it, that I cried that day. And it was very sad. And even my sister cried.
Yeah, I didn't cry, but I was upset. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna, blame me. Like, he cried. You know what I'm saying? And mine felt kind of surreal in a way. Because I was playing by the time he died, Fortnite had that like Marvel thing going on where the whole map was Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
It was cool, and I was playing it. I was playing as it didn't matter. But anyways, I was on the map, and it was weird because I was on top of that Black Panther statue or whatever. I was like right on top of it.
I think the Black Panther statue would come after.
Yeah, no, it came up before. No. They added Black Panther in the game right after.
Oh,
but the statue was there. It was like a statue of like a panther.
Yeah,
and it was supposed to be like from Wakanda or whatever.
Yeah,
and I was standing on top of it, and then my dad was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "Whoa, what's up?" He's like, "Yeah, Chadwick Boseman just passed away." I was like, "What? No, he didn't." And I was looking around the article, and I was like, "Oh, dang!" It was. Yeah. That felt surreal because I was like, man, I was on that statue. It was.
Yeah, it hit hard.
Honestly, I didn't believe it.
We didn't get to see his story play out, T'Challa's story. There were probably so much more planned for him in Black Panther 2 and just so many more projects, but now we aren't going to be able to see that. And I fully respect Marvel's decision to not recast T'Challa and to leave that character to Chadwick as that was his legacy. That's what he left behind, and it's one of the now like best performances in the MCU of a lesser known superhero. Yeah, now he's more known because of Chadwick.
While Black Panther wasn't like my favorite movie in the MCU, but that was mostly again because of story. Because I loved Chadwick's performance in that movie. It was really good, really good performance.
Yes, and
that's all I have to say. I mean, again,
we lost a hero, and we lost a king. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. You're missed. Wakanda forever. And now, I guess we'll move on to the news.
Yes.
With some more sad stuff. This is such a somber episode. We were all excited at the beginning, and now it's just like, oh.
I know, we're hyped for Spider-Man.
This isn't sad, but this is more kind of like, uh-oh.
Like bad news.
Disney could delay Eternals if Shang-Chi underperforms in the box office.
Y'all better go see this movie.
And I'm going to blame Spider-Man for this.
You better not.
And I'll tell you why.
You better tell me why.
Spider-Man is the most hyped MCU movie at the moment. Yeah, Shang-Chi, I feel like, is going to be swept under the rugs because of this. Like, everyone's talking about Spider-Man, not talking about Shang-Chi. It's coming out, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem like they're marketing it enough, like as they did with Black Widow or something.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they kind of are, but they don't know. I just feel like this movie will do good. I know that. It's not being put on Disney Plus, so people aren't going to be paying less money to watch it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We just got to hope it doesn't underperform in the box office, because I want to see Eternals. And if Eternals gets delayed, you know what else gets delayed?
Yeah.
Spider-Man No Way Home. So people, watch Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings upcoming on Friday, September 3rd, or you could watch it that weekend, or you could watch it anytime in that 45-day period, but watch the movie.
Yeah. I know. I know a good amount of people that are seeing. I mean, obviously, it's not enough for the movie to make money, but from what it looks like,
I just got a notification on my phone reminding me that I go see the movie on September 3rd.
Unfortunately, I ain't gonna see it opening day. I will see it Saturday though. And we will be doing a review,
discuss it. We will discuss it a lot.
Yeah, luckily we will be doing a review.
Yes.
So
spoiler and non-spoiler for those who haven't seen it, because we know it's opening weekend. If it wasn't opening weekend, we would do just complete spoiler, and we just tell everybody there's gonna be spoilers. But we do non-spoiler for the people that haven't seen it, are wary about seeing it, want to know if it's worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, but people do go see this movie because, again, I'm not going to say I'm the biggest movie buff in the world, but I've said this on here. I love and respect movies. I just saw American Psycho this week. Great movie.
Cool.
Movie. I just, I want movie theaters to stick around.
Yeah.
Just the experience of a movie, I don't care what they do with the streaming services making the movies free on it. It will never have the same experience. So I'm really hoping this movie does well and we can start getting back on track with stuff.
Yes, and COVID goes away.
Yes,
I will happily wear a mask in the theater. If I can still go there and watch more.
Yeah. From what I'm told, you have to wear it in the theater, but when you sit down, stuff you can take it off.
Yeah.
So I mean, it doesn't sound that hard to me.
I have my seats pre-ordered for Shang-Chi, right in the middle, smack dab in the middle.
I'm just going to do it in-game style. I buy tickets at an AMC and I wait there for an hour before the movie starts, so I get the best seats.
But yeah, people go watch Shang-Chi because I want to see Eternals and I really want to see Spider-Man. Yes. So please go watch this movie.
Mm-hmm.
You really want to be left with the only thing we have for the rest of this year's What If and Hawkeye, when we could have movies. Marvel started with the movies.
Yes.
That's what we want. And we want the shows too, but we want movies.
Yeah. We want the big stuff as well.
I get it, phone. I watch Shang-Chi on Friday. Stop telling me. Give me 8 notifications telling me.
Go watch it. I know.
It's not out yet.
I'm talking about it. I know I'm going to go see it.
It's out in London.
It's out in London. Let's see.
Yeah, but go do that.
Yeah.
You ready for the next piece of news?
Yes.
Sony has officially renamed their cinematic universe of Marvel characters, formerly known as the SUMC, to Sony's Spider-Man universe.
I am. Yes, I did see that. Way better name. What?
Yeah.
Do you remember what they called it before? Because I can't remember.
Yeah, I just said it. The cinematic. The Spider-Man Sony universe of Marvel characters, or the SUMC, but it is now Sony Spider-Man universe. So it is the SSU.
Yeah. So that old name was. I never liked it. Did you ever like the name?
Too long.
No, okay. too long. It just wasn't it. It was just not a good name. But I like this new name way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
That was kind of a one-off piece of news. It was just a little hey, this happened. So
nothing major.
If you don't know what the universe is that Sony has, it's Venom. Venom Let There Be Carnage, Morbius when that comes out, and Craven, the movie, when that happens. And do they count the Tobey Maguire? I don't think they are doing that, are they?
They didn't really specify, did they?
Well, I think that kind of might go with MCU now. They're kind of sharing those characters. last week. I did see that Disney's trying to buy Sony to get full rights for Spider-Man.
Yeah, I heard they're just going to buy Sony just completely.
Yeah, and I'm like, hey, go ahead. We get Toby and Andrew full time. I'll take it.
I mean, they'll probably change Spider. I mean, literally,
or I'll take Willem Dafoe as Norman Osborn.
Mm. Literally.
Oh wait, imagine this. I just thought
I don't know how I feel if this is true. I'd be like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what. Honestly, I like Spider-Man just to be with Marvel and just do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And possibly give like a different take on him, but I don't know what they would do with that.
I just thought of this, and I think it's really cool to think about. Imagine in Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man, Tom Holland Spider-Man, is up against Green Goblin, the Willem Dafoe Green Goblin, and the two other Spider-Men swing in and stand by his side, and he's like, "Oh, well, I can't defeat I can barely defeat one Spider-Man, let alone three. I'm going to need some help." And you hear a noise, and the other Green Goblins from the Spider-Man movies come in. The one from the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I swear, if Dane DeHaan comes in there, I'm leaving the theater.
Well, I think it'd still be kind of cool.
Don't tell me. No, Dane DeHaan was a meth head. That's a
James Franco returns.
Oh, okay. Well, if James Franco returns, then I'll be happy.
Just bring them all back.
Just bring them.
And then Venom. I'm just kidding. But okay, we can continue. Speaking of Venom, had a little bit of a scare this week.
Yeah, was this confirmed or was this like
this was rumored. This is all rumor, but it was rumored that Venom Let There Be Carnage was going to be pushed back until 2022. And I'm like, I saw this and I was like, no, are you kidding me? Why?
Yeah.
But then like a day later, turns out that it was not going to be delayed. That the rumor was false.
Good.
And it was scary. I'm like, why must you do this to us in the wake of the No Way Home trailer?
I mean, that literally, I saw that. I was like, please don't let that be true. I know, I remember it being rumored or something. I don't know. I just want these movies to come out. I don't blame them because, I see where the studio's coming from. I mean, they're spending all this money on these movies and then they come back and like underperform.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they kind of just deconfirmed it. When was that set to come out? October what?
October 24th is what pops into my head, but maybe wrong.
Okay.
I mean, I may be wrong. But sorry. Oh, I'm currently checking Instagram just to see if there's any news while we were talking. But yeah, I'm happy that it's staying the same.
Yeah, I am very happy. That's just all I want. I just want movies to have a date, and it's like, okay, let's see them. That's all I want. But sometimes in case like this, it ain't always gonna get what you want.
Yeah.
Like, man, the crazy part? Spider-Man No Way Home could have been out by now. It's just coming like July or something, or June of this year. So we could have saw greatness in this, but again, anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, I just found a new piece of news that goes along with Marvel. So I'll say that. According to Shang-Chi's director, there is a quote there's a quote very clear reason Doctor Strange does not appear in Shang-Chi.
Very clear, huh?
I'm thinking Spider-Man. He's dealing with the multiverse at the same time this movie comes out. But then again, the timeline for that doesn't make sense because this Spider-Man comes out after Shang-Chi, and I feel like it would come out right after Shang-Chi if it were happening at the same time. Like, right?
Honestly,
unless Eternals, Shang-Chi, and Spider-Man are all happening at the same time.
Mm-hmm. I'll be like completely honest. Spider-Man, or not Spider-Man, Doctor Strange never crossed my mind when thinking about that movie. And you're like, he's like, the clear is why he's not there. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, duh. Why would he be there? But then,
but Wong's there, and why is he there? But Wong did leave through that portal, so maybe he was going to that arena, or something. He's going to do something. And Wong has lines in Shang-Chi. There's a trailer that just dropped, like a 30-second trailer, and Wong had a line in it. He said, "There's no turning back from this." Was his line. So he is more prominent than just a cameo.
Yeah, he's gonna be interacting probably.
Yeah. I mean, whatever this very clear reason that Doctor Strange is not in Shang-Chi, it's probably Spider-Man related, I would think, or Multiverse of Madness related. Maybe he's starting to clean up stuff. I still want to know how WandaVision ties into Spider-Man, because they were like WandaVision, Spider-Man, then Doctor Strange is like one they all tie together. But I'm like, how?
How do they?
How does Spider-Man tie into WandaVision? Unless Wanda shows up or makes a cameo or after credit scene, which I would think would make sense.
Have you not heard the rumored after credit scene for this movie for Spider-Man?
Nope.
Apparently, it's supposed to have an after credit, end credit scene of It was supposed to be is Doctor Strange is like picking up stuff from the Sanctum or whatever after obviously from like fights or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That probably happened in the Sanctum, and then he how do I explain? And then like all of a sudden there's a glow right behind him, and he kind of like looks up, and then you see it's like Scarlet Witch about to like take him out or whatever.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Kind of sloppy explanation, but that's what I've heard.
I
wonder if it is true. It'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah. Speaking of Spider-Man No Way Home, again, the trailer received 355.5 million views in its first 24 hours since release, surpassing Endgame's previous record of 289 million views. That's crazy. That's 500 million people. That's like a half of 1/7 of the world.
Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously, Spider-Man is a very popular character, and literally, like, just every day, people like me, we were like always looking to find this trailer, you know?
Yeah. It's months and months and months of theorizing a date. And guess who got it right? WandaVision. On WandaVision, the very first episode, the calendar that had the heart on the date, and they were like, "Oh, what's the heart? Blah, blah, blah. Anniversary?" No. It was August 23rd, and it was the day the trailer came out. Thank you. Just saying. WandaVision predicted the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer.
I can't remember because I couldn't say what it was.
Yeah, they couldn't remember. They were like, Spider-Man trailer? No.
Nah.
Anniversary dinner with the hearts. That's what it was.
Yeah. No. It really is I Heart Spidey. That's what it was.
Yeah. Maybe that was the connection.
That's the connection. And they knew the trailer, but they just can't tell us.
I mean, yeah. Congrats to Tom Holland. I mean, he's surpassed Endgame.
Yeah.
It wasn't Tom Holland. It was Alfred Molina, but still.
Mm-hmm. Golly. Do you think... I'm sorry, that's such a crazy... I mean, that'd be Endgame. Literally, a Spider-Man trailer beat like 11 years.
Let's see.
Of build-up.
Let me see how many views it's on now.
Last time I checked, it was like 50 something. Last time I checked, it was like 50 something on Sony.
Well, 6.6 million on IGN, 1.2 for Entertainment Weekly or Entertainment Tonight. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, what's Sony Pictures?
Sony Pictures is 55 million.
55. Dang. That's not a number to mess around with. That's
Marvel Entertainment's 19 million. And I guarantee it's been viewed multiple times by the same person.
Yeah. I mean,
like us.
I watched it. I watched it 50 times.
This says 500 something million views, but I've only seen like 200 million. So it's watched other places besides on here. It could be like ads or something on. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, congrats to Tom Holland for being in a movie like this. This is his first big movie. Like he was in Endgame for like 5 minutes, and this is his first big like movie to have this happen and him be the main character of the movie. So I mean, he must be having a blast. Right?
Oh yeah, I'm sure he is, because I mean he always talks great, like, you know, respect to Toby and Andrew, always saying like, yeah, it'd be cool to do a multiverse movie, you know. With this is like a dream of his, so it's cool. It's cool he got to do that with them. Yeah, even though that's not confirmed, but we kind of are. We all know.
Yeah, we know. We know.
We know.
But I mean, yeah. Good for that kid, man. Tell you what.
Oh yeah. We're proud of you, Tim.
Mr. Stark.
We're proud of you.
Yeah. Congrats to those people, Sony and Tom and Marvel. Doing good.
Yeah, doing great.
All right. She-Hulk news. A crew gift from She-Hulk's Disney Plus production shows Hulk and Jennifer Walters sharing a drink at Bruce's bar.
Like Bruce Banner's bar? Wait, what?
Bruce Banner will have a bar. I guess he'll still be the big green weird Hulk, Professor Hulk, but now he's a bartender. And that is the most comic book thing they could do. I feel like that's such a comic book thing to happen. Like I could see that happening in a comic book. And I gotta say, I'm not against it.
I'm not either.
Of course, it sucks that we don't have Hulk really anymore. We have Hulk, but we don't have Hulk. But like, still, this is gonna be cool. Hulk's bar. All the superheroes could hang out there and drink or something.
Yeah.
He'd just be sitting there polishing glasses and talking.
Yeah, he's polishing glass.
He's the he's the like security too. Some next up, he just knocks them out of the bar.
Mm. I mean, if they can get some good dialogue in, I mean, you know, I'll be fine with it.
Yeah, and it's Mark Ruffalo still coming back as Hulk. So I mean,
oh
yeah, I can't wait. That show comes out sometime next year.
That's sometime.
But I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, it's a show. That and Moon Knight are currently like my most anticipated.
Every show is my most anticipated show. I can't pick a favorite.
I mean, Moon Knight. I mean, after seeing that league, I'm like, heck yeah, that's it. That's the show. That's the show I'm gonna get hyped for.
Oh, you know, we didn't even talk about with Spider-Man: No Way Home.
What?
Possible Matt Murdock appearance.
Oh yeah. Something I
believe it.
You believe it?
They cut off his face on purpose.
Yeah. Okay. I'll buy it. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it too.
Yeah, you better believe it.
You better believe it, Landon. You're not. I don't know. I ain't fully believe it for a good while because I was like, hey, people are overlooking it, but I don't know. You're right. They cut it off like exactly when apparently in the leaked video you can see a piece of face, but the problem is that video quality is so horrible you can't tell if it's Charlie.
Those leaked pictures that you had sent me and that were spreading all over the internet were fake.
The one with Willem Dafoe?
Which showed Willem Dafoe and Green Goblin, not Green Goblin, and Doc Ock and Electro. Like, those weren't, they said they were screenshots from the trailer, but they weren't in the trailer.
I just heard they were just photos. Were they supposed to say they were from the trailer?
You told me they were screenshots from the trailer.
No, did I really say that? Oh, I didn't even mean that.
Oh, well, okay, then never mind.
Sorry, apologies if I said that. I was told they were just like photos from the movie or something. Or
okay. That makes more sense. Okay. Yeah, but I'm excited for that. Bruce's bar sounds fun.
Yeah, we think
she could be stressed out from her job and go to the bar and talk to her cousin Bruce.
Yep.
Oh yeah, therapy time with Professor Hulk.
Yeah.
Okay. Based off multiple set photos, Shuri will have a huge presence in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, possibly as the main character of the movie. I don't know if you've seen all these set photos that are coming out. And
I saw her walking or something like that.
Yeah, she's in almost every set photo that's leaked, and it seems like it's really focusing on her in this movie a lot, which I feel like she's going to become the next Black Panther.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, they can have a new Black Panther, they just can't have a new T'Challa.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know if this was a piece of your news, but did you hear about the actress for Shuri?
Yeah, she got hospitalized.
Yeah, on like a set.
Yeah, but she's fine now. It was like a accident with the stunt harness or something.
Yeah. Don't you mean sneakers? That's so mean. She was in the hospital. I'm gonna joke. She made in the movie. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you have I mean, yeah, what you're saying would make sense for that to happen, obviously.
And also, one of the set photos was Riri Williams playing Dominique Thorne playing Riri Williams, which is Ironheart, and she had a backpack, and it was at a school. So I'm pretty sure she's an MIT student. And my theory was right that Tony Stark's funding from Civil War is what funded her Iron Man outfit, her Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
So I'm still sticking with that theory.
I wonder if her suit's made out of like vibranium. I think I might have mentioned that already, but
that'd be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
This next piece of news is officially confirmed, and it's exciting. Marvel Studios is well, it was reportedly, but is now confirmed, developing its first Halloween special for Disney Plus about. And now we announced a piece of news that they were making a project based off this character, and it would spin off of Moon Knight. And the Halloween special will be about none other than Werewolf by Night.
Cool.
Yeah. So Marvel's doing a Christmas special with Guardians of the Galaxy that comes out next year. And now we're getting a Halloween special. And Werewolf by Night is a like scary looking guy, and him in live action, they could do it like a really scary like short film.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it'd be cool. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah. So Halloween special. That's gonna be fun. Whatever it'd be called. But they're currently casting a Latino male in like he said late 30s in it or in his 30s to play Werewolf by Night.
Okay. I'll claim I'm 30 for me, and I'll just claim it. I'm 30. You gotta believe me.
You gotta believe me. You have your ID, sir? No, I forgot it, but like you gotta believe me. Disney Plus is now streaming All Hail the King, the MCU short film set after the events of Iron Man 3. It sets up Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, so if you're going to see that movie, you don't have to watch this movie. I mean, if this short film, it's only 13 minutes long, so you might as well. I watched it earlier, and it's good.
I ain't rewatched it. Like, last time I watched it was when Iron Man came out on Blu-ray. That was the last time I watched it.
That says something. But
still, back in 2013 or something. Is that right?
Yeah. But like the end of it, it's he's getting interviewed throughout the whole thing, and Trevor Slattery is, and the guy turns out he's from the Ten Rings, aims a gun at him and be like, "Oh, someone wants to see you." He was like, "Who's that?" And he was like, "I don't know, but he's mad that you stole his name." And it was like the real Mandarin is going to take his name back.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's how Trevor's going to show up in Shang-Chi. He's going to be like getting taken care of, if you will.
Yeah, probably.
Still got more news.
There's a lot of Marvel news, more than I thought.
Yeah.
I just thought you were just over-exaggerating.
No. Yeah, but go check that out.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Probably give everyone more context and
here
stuff.
Comes...
I'm going to go play it before Shang-Chi, just like a little for like a reminder or something.
That'd be interesting. Like a short, like a little like short, like Pixar does. Except
yeah.
Here's we're getting into the good stuff. The last 3 pieces of news. It's good. Marvel Studios. This is confirmed now. it's actually kind of rumored, but now it's most kind of been confirmed that they wanted Hugh Jackman to return as Wolverine and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, but were not able to incorporate him into the movie, and so thus just cut him out of the thing completely.
No, there's a way. There's always a way.
There's not, because you're about to hear some of the stuff that they have going on in this movie, and you'll understand.
I don't care. They make a way. I mean, that's how I see it. Make a way.
They said he was going to get his butt handed to him by Wanda.
Oh, okay. Don't put him in there. Keep him out.
But before we get into that Doctor Strange goodness, I have a little bit of Ant-Man 3 stuff to talk about. I have a screenshot of it, so I got to go find it.
Okay.
It's good.
Very professional. Have it ready.
Yeah, it is ready. Thank you very much.
Okay. No. Okay.
Here's some new information about the upcoming Ant-Man 3 movie. The movie will be bigger than any other MCU movie. That's what this said.
Is that it?
No, I don't know how that'll work with Spider-Man and Doctor Strange Endgame, but sure, Ant-Man 3. Kang will not be the only villain in the movie. Notice how it says Kang. It doesn't say Kang the Conqueror. Does that mean someone else will be a villain too, or it just means other Kangs? Ravonna will be in this film. Remember her from Loki?
Yes.
There will be flashbacks to Ant-Man's daughter Cassie after Thanos' snap, showing her training to be a hero. Cassie and Scott will argue about her being a superhero. There will be a huge death in the movie. Could be Hope, could be Scott, could be Hank Pym. I'm thinking Hank Pym.
I'm thinking Hank as well.
That'd be sad.
Oh, you think it could be Janet?
No, she just came back. We just got her.
Well, I'm just saying.
And then the final little point here. The movie will set up the MCU's Fantastic Four.
Ooh.
Which that makes sense timeline-wise, or like release date-wise, because Ant-Man 3 comes out 2023, and Fantastic Four is the final movie. So it'd be Ant-Man and then Fantastic Four and then into Phase 4.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's some Ant-Man. That's some Ant-Man.
That sounds great, though. I mean, obviously, I'm always down for another Ant-Man because, I mean, second one I did not like that much. I love the first one though. The first one is always like top 5 or 10 for me for movies. So I'm very excited. And plus, I mean, I love who plays Scott Lang again?
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. Yeah, I always love Paul Rudd. So I'm excited.
Catherine Newton is playing Cassie in this movie.
Yeah, I know they got like a different girl who was in.
But she's a good actor. She's a good actor.
She's a good actor. Okay.
She plays in a show called Supernatural that I've watched, and she's good. She's very rebellious, which would work, I guess, for her character.
Yeah, I've heard wanting to be her and stuff. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm always down for more Ant-Man. So it's good news. Good news.
Ready for this final piece of news? It's kind of long, but it's also Doctor Strange related.
Yes, I've heard some things, but I feel like I'm missing a lot. And so,
you know what? Actually, I just thought of another piece of news that I have a screenshot on my phone because I found it a second ago. Maybe I should talk about it just real quick. Mark Ruffalo was recently seen in Budapest along with Oscar Isaac, where Moon Knight is currently being filmed, sparking speculation that Bruce Banner could appear in the upcoming series.
You want to hear my thoughts on this, or
you don't like it?
Oh no, not that I don't like it or anything, but I want to fully say that he is going to be in the show. Here, just because
maybe he was just on vacation. He oh hey Marvel.
I mean, people, movie stars go on set of movies all the time. I'm trying to think of an example, but I can't think of one at the moment. But Tom Holland was on the set of Suicide Squad back in 2016, I believe, and everybody thought he was going to be one of the members. It was going to be like a secret or whatever. And so everything was going to happen, but not like he wasn't in it at all. He was just coming to visit, you know.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't full on just say he's in it, but I mean, anything's possible. So I could be wrong, but don't just him being on set means he's in the movie. Just to let y'all know.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Doctor Strange. Wanda, the Scarlet Witch, as we know her now, is reportedly the main villain of Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness. This was rumored already before, but I'm pretty sure it's true. And we'll have a confrontation with a Foxverse character. We don't know who that will be, but there will be at least 2 of them in the movie. The one that she has the confrontation with, and Professor X. There's this next one.
Yes.
And we don't know if it's James McAvoy. It was not James. Yeah, James McAvoy, Professor X, or Patrick Stewart, or the MCU's version of Professor X.
I've heard Patrick Stewart would love to make a cameo as Professor. I know he said he was done with the character, but he said he might be willing to do some cameos or something.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's a good chance.
I think, imagine
if this is true, anyways.
A fight between Scarlet Witch and Magneto.
Dude, that would be freaking cool. And I wonder, are they going to do the whole that's his daughter or something?
I doubt it because they haven't established that.
They haven't established. Okay. I would love a good fight with. I mean, Magneto would be cool. I don't know, Magneto.
Professor X versus Scarlet Witch too.
I know, just full on, just mind him. Just
so cool. What I read was that Spider-Man: No Way Home is then bringing Sony characters in, and Multiverse of Madness is then bringing Fox characters in, and that means there's a chance that we may see Reed Richards and Sue Storm and Chris Evans back as. Never mind.
Because I hate that Steve Rogers is gone, because I think me and many other people so badly wanted there to be a reference with Captain America and Johnny Storm. But unfortunately, it just never came to be. But who knows? But
there's still more news on this.
Yes.
They have a confrontation with the Fox character, Professor X, and What If's Captain Carter, among others. So Wanda will be fighting Captain Carter and Professor X, it seems, with another Fox character.
Mm.
But a group of which will be called, will be the MCU's Illuminati. Are you aware of the Illuminati, the group?
I am
the Marvel characters, not the
I remember.
Society.
I know Illuminati is basically Marvel's most smartest group of people come together.
Yeah.
Basically, I know the group usually changes once in a while, but I know it usually consists of Reed Richards, Iron Man, and then stuff like that.
Yeah, but the MCU's Illuminati is being introduced in Doctor Strange 2, and I have the members.
Oh, they have the members down. Okay.
Professor X, Captain Carter, Balder the Brave, who is apparently a new character, Monica Rambeau, and Mordo from Doctor Strange.
Mordo. Oh, okay.
And that is your Illuminati.
That is the Illuminati.
Professor X leading them. I mean, obviously, and Doctor Strange will probably join them. I would guarantee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, most likely Doctor Strange is always a big part of the group, and I mean, they could add more people to the group.
True, this is all. They did say this is not the final list, so I mean, there's even more character stuff coming.
I know Reed Richards is part of Illuminati, so possibly when fans
are don't give me hope.
I mean, he's part of the group, so I mean,
Fantastic Four, Fox, Fantastic Four, Reed Richards returns.
Literally, I'll be fine with it if he
return. That means our extra beef episode will be canon to the MCU.
Yeah. Oh
my God.
No. But
we have won, but at what cost?
I know exactly. It's boredom. That's what. that's what won. But we do have some extra beef news at the end of this, right?
We do. We need to get through some stuff so we can talk about it. That was all my Marvel news.
Okay, DC, begin.
Yes, let's go. HBO Max time. Dave Bautista is in talks to play Bane on HBO Max. But wait. Specifically on the Peacemaker show.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
He's playing Bane on Peacemaker.
Okay.
Rumored.
I'm cool with that.
We get another live action Bane. I wonder how they're going to do it.
I don't want a superhero thing on a streaming service unless it is a TV show or like a good animated movie.
Yeah, that Injustice movie comes out soon on DVD only.
Because I want every superhero to have a chance to be on like the silver screen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm a little upset that that Blue Beetle movie is going to be on HBO Max. I think that would have been great in theaters.
Yeah.
But, you can always get what you want.
Yeah.
Found that out when as Blue Beetles was coming to HBO Max.
You ready for some DC fandom news?
Yes.
I got a lot of it. They revealed officially the panels for what all they're going to be showing for.
Mm-hmm. Do they have a date?
And stuff. No games or anything but movies and shows.
Oh, okay.
No date. There's no date. No. But these are the movies they're going to be talking about. Shazam! Fury of the Gods. David Sandberg, Zachary Levi, and the rest of the cast members will appear with a teaser and a behind-the-scenes look.
Andy Sandberg?
David Sandberg.
Oh, David. Okay, I was Andy Sandberg. I'm like, what the heck is Andy Sandberg there?
Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. James Wan, Jason Momoa, Patrick Wilson, and other stars will make an appearance with a teaser and a behind-the-scenes look. Okay. The Flash, slated to be the first panel. That's cool. Starting off with The Flash. The entire cast will appear with character reveals, clues, and etc. A small behind-the-scenes clip should be played for fans. Black Adam. The Rock and the rest of the cast appear in presumably the biggest DC fandom panel to show the very first trailer for Black Adam. Awesome. The Batman. Matt Reeves makes an appearance with several key cast members, Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz, who plays Catwoman, are rumored to appear, to show new looks at the 2022 film. And there are 3 secret movie panels. We don't know what those are, but there are 3 of them.
Zack Snyder, Justice League 2.
Oh, please. These are the 3. Actually, I'm sorry, we do know what the 3 secret movie panels are.
Oh, okay.
I didn't read it. Sorry. I didn't read it right.
They're not really secrets, are they?
No. Batgirl.
Batgirl, okay.
Leslie Grace and J.K. Simmons will appear with some other behind-the-scenes talent from the film. Blue Beetle, Zolo Maradunya, and director Angel Manuel Soto will appear. And Zatanna, which is a movie coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Emerald Fennell, slated to appear with concept art and some potential directing and casting updates. HBO Max. Peacemaker. James Gunn and John Cena take the helm for this panel presentation with a first look. GCPD, the show. Matt Reeves will reappear with Jeffrey Wright for updates on the streaming show, which I'm excited for.
Yes,
Green Lantern, the show. The rest of the cast is said to be revealed, along with Greg Berlanti prompted to be a speaker. Oh, man. Greg Berlanti?
Yeah.
From the CW? Oh, great.
Yeah.
And then 2 movies which are TBD, we decided. Madam X and Constantine. And that is DC fandom. There'll be games too, but there's no games on that. Those are just movies and shows.
Okay, well, games we can assume.
Suicide Squad and
Gotham Knights.
That's probably maybe something
possibly,
new.
This is a possibility, maybe.
Superman.
Well, that's what I beg to be. That's what I hope they show, but that ain't gonna happen. Possibly Injustice 3.
No. I
don't think so. I don't know. WB, NetherRealm. I mean, same.
No. They're not working on Injustice 2.
You don't think that? I wasn't working on that Nate Marvel game, if that's true,
but I heard they're working on Mortal Kombat 12.
Don't tell me that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to accept that.
You ready to move on to games?
Yes.
Before we run out of time?
Yes.
Well, we'll start off with Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
Marvelous Avengers updates on Twitter, their account where they post updates. Said, and they put out a development update and said, "We know you've been asking for an updated roadmap that looks beyond Wakanda, and we'll have one for you shortly. It's important to us that we announce our plans for future content, and there will be future content. There are plans we can commit to. We hope you can be patient with us as we finalize details." So a new roadmap is coming with details of the future. But this solidifies what I think one of the big things on this roadmap is. Marvel's Avengers updates also posted with, in quotations, we'll talk about Spider-Man soon.
Yeah.
And then they also put Phil adds, it's all about the roadmap.
And so do you want to talk about what do you expect to see from the roadmap? Or just what's the key thing you want to see?
I think we'll see at least 2 more characters.
You think we'll see two? You think we'll actually see them or see like outlines?
I think they'll reveal them. I think that'd be cool.
They reveal them? Okay.
War Machine and Spider-Man. War Machine, please. Or Wanda or Doctor Strange. I witnessed earlier the Wanda Easter egg in Wakanda on Avengers. I walked in there and he was like, "Oh, what a pleasant surprise, Wanda." And then he started talking about Quicksilver. He said, "Oh, your brother would not like it talking to me."
I tried my best to show my brother and my dad that today. I just had to look up on YouTube. I couldn't get the trigger.
Yeah, it's really random. So, I'm trying to find the Doctor Strange one.
I haven't heard that one. I haven't heard none of those. So, but I've seen them. So,
yeah.
This is something I'm really looking at in the roadmap. I would like a character to come out every 3 months.
Yeah. But then again, they do have to redesign a lot. I understand why it's taking so long because they really do design a lot. They're like remaking a whole different game.
Well, here's the thing. They don't even have to do like a big expansion or for Wakanda. They like every time a new character comes out, they don't have to have like a whole.
Yeah, they won't do that with Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man. I would like at least like Queens. Like I think Spider-Man deserves a whole new land just because of of how long it's taken, but I don't know how it works and stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not a developer or anything, but I would like if they came out with War Machine. I wouldn't care if he came with like a outpost or anything like that. You know, I just want to play as War Machine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if they really start with Strange, though, I would like to see the Dark Dimension.
Yeah.
And, you know, so that's why I'll be okay with him coming out like way later on.
Yeah.
Fun. So that's just my input there. That's something I'm looking into, and I like to see just a big. Literally, I would like to see a month with a big gear revision.
Yeah.
So
that'd be nice.
I mean, I don't know.
And more MCU outfits. We're gonna get MCU Spider-Man. MCU Scarlet Witch.
I am so surprised we did not get a Black Panther outfit this month.
We will soon.
We will get one, obviously, but I'm surprised they didn't do one this week.
Dude, I just thought of this. They're going to add Scarlet Witch in the game. That was one of the leaked characters, right? MCU outfit. I think Scarlet Witch's MCU outfit
from WandaVision.
Yes. Then
I would like her to have the outfits. Like I want to have the Halloween outfit from the show. That's the one I want.
I don't know about that. Oh, they'll probably do it.
They better do it. That's the one I want. You know me. I'm trying to make my characters look classic as possible. So I need an outfit like that.
They need to put Vision in the game.
Yeah, you make fun of my Hulk again.
It's too green.
It's not too green. He's Hulk green.
This Hulk is lime green times 100.
It's not lime green at all. Literally, I'm gonna post a picture on my Instagram account when I get a chance.
Okay.
And so I literally need y'all to give me like an answer because it's not that green.
If you think it's too green, you comment under that picture and be like lime green times 100.
Lime green times 100. At Darian, it is.
Yes. Yes.
Even though it's not.
That's all I had for Avengers, but I do have another piece of gaming news.
That's all I have as well.
This first 2 words are gonna. the first one word is gonna throw you like completely off this piece of news. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Don't care. But
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League will come early 2022 and will be a PC and next gen exclusive.
Cool. Okay.
Why are you not excited for this? I'm super excited for this game. It's co-op too.
Yeah.
Excited.
Cool.
Get excited.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Excited.
I like Marvel's Avengers, but I don't like a game that could possibly be good and is made by Rocksteady. I'm just not. I'm just not. That trailer just did not impress. Even though, to be fair, it wasn't even like a trailer for the game. It just showed like a CGI thing.
You find out who we're killing yet?
I'm just not. It just didn't get me. One, it showed an evil Superman.
It wasn't evil. He was brainwashed.
Turned me off.
He was brainwashed. You're going to kill him anyway, and then it's going to show. Well, they have Wonder Woman and Flash is going to be in it, and Green Arrow probably, maybe, and Cyborg, and
I heard apparently
Batman's dead because it's in the Arkham universe.
Yeah, so even though, never mind. I'm not going to get into that argument. I don't know. I'm just not into the game right now. I'm not throwing it out on the bus or anything because we could.
It's the mighty Superman.
He's just like, I'm not into it. But we'll probably see gameplay and I'll be like, oh, okay. Yeah. I'm into this. I wasn't into Gotham Knights at first, but then it showed the gameplay, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
I got no news for Gotham Knights this week.
Yeah, we won't hear nothing about Gotham Knights until
fandom.
Obviously, fandom. Yeah, that's all. I mean, cool. Cool.
Yeah, that's what I got for gaming
as it should be. I'm glad we're getting more of that stuff because I bought a PS5 for a reason.
Yeah, there's like hardly any exclusive. There's a lot of exclusive, but there's like not that many good ones.
It's like extended versions of PS4 games, and some of them you can already get it that way. So
yeah.
So the only exclusive I have right now, it's only PS5 is Ratchet & Clank. So please more exclusive games.
Yeah.
Oh, and Demon Souls. Anyways, continue. Next game.
We don't have any more gaming news, but we do have a little bit of talk. We got to talk.
No. Are you forgetting it again? I had to remind you 3 times.
Every time. Sorry, this game is probably not important to me right now.
It's not. This is your Suicide Squad.
Marvel just unveiled a new game called Midnight Suns, and it is made by. It's like an XCOM type game.
Yes, it's the people who made XCOM.
Yeah, strategic. What was it? Strategic something.
It's the strategic battle simulator. I don't know. That's what I think it is. I never played XCOM, but I heard those games are really good. I don't
know. We'll have to see gameplay. Gameplay comes out on Wednesday.
September 1st. So I believe so.
Yeah, Wednesday. So extra beef next week, and we'll talk about it on the game section. Not extra beef. Sorry, normal podcast.
Yeah, normal podcast. We don't know much. It just plays the song "Enter of the Sandman." It shows characters that are going to be in the game. That includes Iron Man, Wolverine, Captain America, Doctor Strange, a brand new character,
Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah, Ghost Rider, and it's not Johnny Cage. It's not Johnny Cage. What's his name? It's not Johnny Cage. Crap, what's his name?
Robbie Reyes. Whatever.
Robbie Reyes. Yeah. What's the Johnny Blaze? It's not Johnny Cage. It's Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze?
I'm not saying it was Johnny Blaze. I kept saying Johnny Cage, but I'm like, no, that's Mortal Kombat. Johnny. I meant to say Johnny.
When you said Johnny Blaze, I immediately thought of Human Torch for some reason. I think it's because of the Johnny part.
That's Johnny. That's Johnny Storm. A lot of Johnnies. So stop naming your characters Johnny.
Yes. Please. Name a character Landon or like Darian or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Why? How come there's no Spider-Man character named Bland or Spider-Man named Bland? Well, there is technically, but it ain't canon. It ain't MCU.
Anything can be canon in the MCU.
Yeah, you just gotta believe it. Just put it there yourself, and it's canon.
Yes, manifest it. But
Spider-Man is canon MCU. You just have to. It's just multiverse issues.
Yeah, we gotta hurry up and end this.
Yeah. I'm done. I mean, that's all games I can think of.
Yeah. But real quick, we gotta talk.
Yeah, we gotta have the talk.
No, I got some ideas, and by that I mean it could possibly come into fruition. Me and Lynn have been reading these comics given to us by the guy who we will refer to as Spillman.
Yeah, the God Spillman. The Chad, the goat.
He has let us borrow these comics called Valiant Comics. And some of you may be aware of what that is. I'm pretty sure me and Landon I was not. I don't know what you, Landon.
I was aware, but I just never read one.
Okay.
I never read any of their stuff.
Spowman's a huge fan of them, and he lets borrow these comics to read them. And I've read a series of Shadow Man, Bloodshot, Exo Manowar, Harbinger, and Archer and Armstrong. And I've loved every one of them.
Yeah.
Like, had no complaints. Zero, like minimal complaints.
Yeah.
Maybe like a weird piece of dialogue or something, but that was it.
Yeah, I haven't finished I mean, what comic doesn't have awkward dialogue? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I haven't finished. I haven't even started Shadow Man yet, nor Bloodshot, but I will be doing that tomorrow. It's like a full reading day for me. But I am in the middle of Archer and Armstrong, and I've been loving it.
Yes, this is another universe like Marvel or DC. The Vin Diesel movie that came out last year, Bloodshot, was a Valiant movie.
Yeah.
But I heard not seen that, and neither have I. And I don't know if I want to watch it or not.
I remember I saw it. I didn't even really see it. I don't know. I shouldn't really say nothing because I didn't really see it. I saw like a clip. I don't even remember what was even happening. I was like, so it really looked good. Maybe that's kind of what turned me away for the longest time from these books. But no, ever since I've been reading Archer and Armstrong, I've been liking it.
Yeah. There's a, but anyway, I'll get into that. We've been reading that, and I've been discussing with Landon that possibly we do an extra beef, like saga, if you will, on Valiant, and we'll get possibly some special guests on the show.
This ain't for certain yet, so no, it's not.
It's possible. But,
yeah.
But we may be able to get some guests on the show, talk about Valiant, talk about Shadow Man, and I would definitely like to do an extra beef episode on Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe, the movie that was made by Bat in the Sun, and we can get a special guest on to talk about that.
Well, I mean, by us doing this, we will be turning off voting for a while.
Yes.
Well, because we don't know when we're doing this. We know we're going to do a full marathon of the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, starting
before No Way Home comes out.
Starting on, I go ahead and announce this on October 24th, which is a Wednesday. Well, you know what? Hang on. Let me just make sure that is the exact day so I can announce this correctly. No Way Home comes out December 17th, correct?
December 17th? Yes.
Okay. December 17th is on a Friday. The Wednesday before that is the 15th. There's 8 movies we're watching, right? So this one.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8 movies.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So, sorry. The 27th will be the day that the episode drops. We'll be recording it on the 24th.
Yes, we will do these in what release order?
Yeah, we can. We haven't really figured that out yet. It's still a ways off. But
yes.
October 27th, we start the 8-episode extra beef saga that is the Spider-Man films leading up until No Way Home. The last one comes out 2 days before No Way Home comes out, which is perfect. And yeah. Oh, yeah. And then that Saturday, I think we'll discuss. No, actually, we'll be on winter break then, so we can do it Saturday, Sunday. I'm opening day. I'm there opening day.
Oh yeah, I am. I am too. I don't care. Screw football. I will quit just to watch that movie. This is it's once in a lifetime. Football's temporary.
Spider-Man is forever.
Spider-Man is forever.
Let's see. But yeah,
we don't know. I mean, we don't know when we'll do the Valiant thing because I told him I was on board with it. I just got, obviously I want to read a lot of content down just so we can do which ones I would like to start off with possibly. But yeah, but marathon is set in stone because I've been begging Darian to do Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy.
See, and aren't you glad we didn't do it because now we can do this?
I am glad, but I don't care if we did redo. It's just so I can make my point even clearer. here, but I'm very excited to do that with you.
Yes, and we will be we will give more information as we figure it out. But we most definitely would love to do something like that with the Valiant stuff. But we highly recommend going to read some Valiant comics, and maybe these episodes, whenever we do them, will convince you to read.
Yeah, because from what I'm seeing here, I know Shadow Man's their newest thing right now, correct? That's what I was told.
I think so.
But I might miss it. But I mean, so far, I mean, from what you've been telling me, what's filming, it sounds way better than what Marvel and DC are doing currently. So go support Valiant. Go support them.
Yes, go ahead.
Them. I've been loving Archer and Armstrong so far. So yeah, go support them.
Yes. I mean, hey, there's not much to be said other than that, but
we'll give more details here soon. We'll probably get more details on our extra beef episode of Spawn, right?
Yes, and that reminds me that this upcoming Wednesday, a new episode of Extra Beef coming out. We're watching Todd McFarlane's Spawn, and well, we'll find out. But
it's a pattern between you people. Like, you want us to watch something good, and then right after something not the best. Because
except we've had 2 bad things in a row. Actually 3.
Oh, did we really? What was last?
We've had Fantastic Four, and then we've had Hulk, and then we have Spawn this week.
Oh God! Y'all like us watching bad stuff. What was your results?
I had 10 people voted for
Spawn.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
like 3 for Spiderman.
I had 6 on the official account and 6 on my account for Spawn. I didn't put it on Facebook because I didn't use the best photo for our voting.
I put the poll up. I put the poll up for the page.
Yeah, mine took a while. I took a while because by the time I got home it was like 1. I'm like, man, this is not going to work out. But we got it to work. Yeah,
but we'll be doing that. That'll be on Wednesday, and then the next Extra Beef will not be another Extra Beef that upcoming Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
But then we will pick it back up the following week. So we get a week break from Extra Beef. We'll have a normal episode on the weekend talking about Shang-Chi, but that's it.
Yeah, we won't have a topic, but we will have a voting system still for when we start back up.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay. We don't know fully what we're going to do.
No.
But we will figure it out.
Yeah. But we will, we would love to get a guest on here one day.
Yes. I have a few, we both have a few ideas in mind.
Yep.
And Tobey Maguire.
Kevin Feige. Jesus.
Jesus himself to talk about MCU. I mean, that's
on day 1, God created heaven and the earth and the MCU.
He will tell us the greatest story of all.
Yes.
Hey, I'll be down to do it. Ring him up for me. Just let me know how he's doing.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's all I can think about to talk about today.
Yeah, same here.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in this episode, everybody. If you have any questions, comments, corrections, concerns, you can contact me on Instagram at DarienH4404. That's DARIENH4404. And also on the Facebook page that I run called the Comic Book Burrito /official page. What about you, Landon?
Yes. You can contact me on Instagram at Spider_Landon. And you can also contact us on our official Instagram account, the _comic_burrito. Just type in the Comic Book Burrito and you'll find it.
Yes. We'll have the same profile picture that we have on everything.
Yes.
So I think that's it. And I guess we're about ready to log off of here.
Yeah. We'll see you guys next time on episode of Extra Beef. We will be talking about Spawn. So it should be a blast.
It will.
Oh, hopefully you have a good time. We don't want to die of boredom or Man, I've already seen. I mean, I've seen clips of this movie, and it is just. Whew.
It's gonna be a crazy one.
The hell scenes in that movie are the CGI is awful, and I cannot wait to discuss it with you. I just can't wait. I can't wait.
All right, well, I guess we get going.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Yep. See you guys.
Yeah, see ya.
Excelsior.